All right, y'all. Like I say, this is the Christmas edition. So now I'm about to do the bourbon pecan chocolate cake that y'all see me make the other day. Like I say, I agreed to do all the desserts for Christmas this year, so I think I'm on recipe number 3. And let's get this out the way since it's simple and we're using cake mix. And let's see what song I want to sing with this Christmas carol. Let's see what I know. Right? Let's see if I know something in my head. Clear my throat. Let's see. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one we used to know, where the treetops glisten and children are listening to hear the sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. That's enough. Let's get to this recipe. All right, let's start. Like I said, you want to get this cake mix right here. I think that's Duncan Hines. Either this way or there's Duncan Hines, the chocolate cake mix with the fudge in it. That way, got the fudge in it. You don't have to use no pudding mix. So you want to put 1 box of that cake mix in there. This is a real easy cake that tastes real good. And like I said, you make it your own. With a box cake, you ain't gotta do no particular steps like you do a regular cake, because all this stuff. So let me stop all this talking. That's 1 box of cake mix. Now this here is well, that's my flour. I like to add like 2 extra or 3 extra tablespoons of sugar in my cake mix. This is 1/4 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. Throw that in there. Okay. Let me get my spoon and give this a stir. Stir it all together. Okay, everything else you can just add to it. And when I put the mixer on, you just mix it all together. So stir this all together. Now, let's add in there 3 medium to large eggs. Put that right there. Let's add 1 cup of instant coffee. I'm using Folgers. So 1 cup of instant coffee. Coffee heightens your chocolate. Okay, put that over there. Let's put 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1, 2. You can go over. So 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Put that back in my apron because I'm gonna need that later for the other recipes. Let's put bourbon. Let's put 1/3 cup. Let's put 1/3 cup of bourbon. Let me find my measuring thing. Here we go. Let's do 1/3 cup of bourbon. Let's go cook up the cake anyway. 1/3 cup of bourbon. Ooh, that bourbon smells good and it's strong. 1/3 cup of bourbon. Let's put in, I'm missing something. Let me see what I'm missing. Let's put 1 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. I'm going to use a regular cup because I ain't about to dirty all them dishes. So I'm just going to take my finger, measure this vegetable oil. That's 1 cup. And let me see if that's approximately a half. No, that's not half yet. All right, that's too much. right there. Half a cup. So 1.5 cup of vegetable oil.
Facebook, now, Church of God in Christ International Mass Choir.
All right, we're going to mix this all together. All right, that's how simple this batter is, y'all. It's a very loose batter, but very good. Now you add your 1 cup of pecans in there. Put your 1 cup of chopped pecans. Fold them in. Let's dust our cake pan. I got my oven set at 350. This is going to go in between 40 and 45 minutes. All right. Told y'all I work fast in the kitchen for a blind man. That's why I like to be in the kitchen by myself. When I do chocolate cakes, I like to, of course, butter my Bundt pan with some butter Crisco shortening. And I like to use cocoa powder instead of flour. Okay? So, let me go and get this batter in here. Fill it up with my scooper. That's easy for me. All right. Get it even. Let's go put it in the oven for 45 minutes. Let's start on this chocolate ganache. Chocolate ganache equals part of chocolate to equals part of heavy whipping cream. I got my heavy whipping cream heated up, so I always make a little more than normal. I usually do 6 ounces, but so this is 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and this is 8 ounces of hot heavy whipping cream. Pour it on top. Pour it on top. Let it sit for about 3 minutes. All right, now that that has set for about 3 minutes, we're going to do a pinch of kosher salt in here. Well, maybe 2 pinches. 2 pinches of kosher salt. And we are about to stir. Now stir. And put in about a teaspoon of butter. All right, that's it. Let's put it in the refrigerator, let it chill. It's gonna like gel up. Now let's start on the buttercream and then I can get on to the next dessert. All right, let's make this chocolate bourbon buttercream. Since last time I made too much for that 1 cake, we gonna halfen it. So that's 1 stick of butter, which is 4 ounces. And this was 8 ounces of cream cheese. And I cut it in half. So I'm just gonna use 4 ounces of cream cheese. And don't forget, all this is room temperature, y'all. Cream that butter and cream cheese together. All right, add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I got the top off. Yeah. Okay, add a teaspoon of that. Mix it in. Scrape the sides down. Oh, that's incorporated. Now, let's add 3/4 cups of cocoa powder. And let's mix that in there. Okay, my timer just went off on my cake. I'll show y'all what it looked like after a while. So now if it'll alternate for with about 4 cups of powdered sugar, and I got 4 tablespoons of bourbon. So I'm about to alternate between the bourbon and the powdered sugar. So I'm gonna put a little powdered sugar in there. Well, I'm gonna put a whole cup in there. Put a whole cup of powdered sugar in there, because I'm gonna need about 4 cups. Start my mixer like this. See, as it's getting pink like this, that's just a 1 cup of powdered sugar. Let's add some of that bourbon. Let's add all 4 tablespoons right now. Let's add another cup of powdered sugar. So we're on the 2nd cup. Okay, I'm on my 3rd cup. Put a little more bourbon in, about 2 more tablespoons. Well, that's 4 more tablespoons. So I got 3 cups of powdered sugar here and 8 tablespoons of bourbon. Let's see. All right, y'all. That is it. 4 cups of powdered sugar and between 12 and 15 tablespoons of bourbon. And this icing is strong. All right, the cake is warm, y'all. Here you go. You know, it's a dark chocolate cake. So since it's a bourbon cake, you know, we put 1/3 cup of bourbon in it when we was mixing the mix. Now you're just gonna take a little bourbon. I need to do about a capful. Take a little bourbon and just go around the cake. Let it soak in. Then we're gonna flip it over and let it finish cooling. Cut. All right, let's flip it. I'm using the gold thing. Do it right here. Right here. Make sure I'm on it. Right here. There go our cake. There go our chocolate cake. Put it on the turntable. Let it finish cooling. So the ganache is done. Everything is done. Let it cool. We're going to decorate it. Let me start on my next cake. All right, y'all. That goes the chocolate bourbon pecan cake. Merry Christmas. Now, let's get to another one.